my issue personally is that I like mainly raw,
Yeah.
low fat, and sometimes I like to treat myself with the restaurant. And even if I keep it low fat, no salt, no spices, I feel it the following day.
Yeah, but if you
And
get fitter,
I don't feel as good,
yeah.
so that's what makes me stick to the raw.
then stay with that. But if I was sedentary, I'd just eat fruit. If I didn't do any sport, I'd just eat fruit because fruit digests the easiest. I agree. So you might say I want to treat myself. I treat myself every single meal. I'm like eat every single meal. Same with Freely. We eat exactly what we want with no regret.
I love the fruit as well.
Yeah. So we love feeling fit and feeling lean and eating a lot of food. So we have the balance there. Balance is important.
Does it affect your emotions when you eat a little bit of spices,
No.
cooked?
No.
whatever?
If I eat too much
Does
fat,
it-
I feel a bit like, oh, what? But it doesn't make me feel depressed.
What
I'm a bit-
about Freely? I'm interested.
Same with
I
Freely.
would love her to be here.
Yes,
because I have
my
lots
questions
of
and my answer's the same as
questions.
Freely. We're like twins, basically. My answer's exactly the same as hers.
But I think a woman reacts differently.
I mean, yeah, obviously men and women are different, but in terms of emotional, she's hardcore, man. She's not like she used to be. She's a lot more like... Some people do something, the whole day is ruined. Like, someone smiles at them the wrong way in the morning, and they carry that all day. Like my grandma, she'll tell me stories from a few weeks ago. Or whatever, and it's like, I don't even talk to her anymore now. So some people emotionally, they're just victims. So I say, that's why we encourage the champion mindset. Some people eat like a bit of rice, they feel like committing suicide or whatever. So, yeah, the state of our mind is very important. It's just a choice at the moment.
Anyway, just to finish, I've just learned to accept the consequences of whether if I eat cooked, I just know that I'm not going to feel great the following day, but I still want to enjoy what I'm eating.
Think about comes about.
That's
Yeah,
the bottom
what you
line.
think about comes about. So, like this yesterday morning, I went up the mountain, my tyre's half flat, and my bag wasn't on top, it was like walking around like that. And the guys were going faster and faster and faster. So I didn't really have a warm up, I just had a little water, I was feeling a bit, I could feel my stomach, but I didn't focus on that. I totally ignored it, like a meditation, like a Zen meditation. I just totally ignored. My bag was wiggling around, my tyre's half flat, I just had a little water, so I'm feeling a bit heavy. I was totally illuminated that, and I've smashed them up the mountain. But I was on the edge, so if I was thinking negatively, then I would have been dropped. And I did my marathon a few weeks ago. I ran a 2:48 marathon on 15 k's a week training, which is pretty much unheard of. But that whole marathon, I was like schizophrenic with like grandiose positivity. And Freely was pacing me. I said, I want you to stay with me this whole race. I'm just going to go schizo. And I went schizo and I ran at a peak.